SEMA. And how about a nice round of applause for my DJ Lux. It was 3 years ago on this very stage that we started this event, and we were calling it Velocity Live. And as you may notice, it's now called Motortrend Live. And to explain a little bit more about that is my good friend and the president of Velocity. And since it's Halloween, he's dressed as a network executive. Please welcome Bob Scanlon.
Thank you so much for coming. As Chris mentioned, this is the very first Motortrend Live show. Up until this year, it's been known as Velocity Live, and we are taking a new step forward. Some people will say, why are you going to change Velocity to Motortrend? And the answer is, what we're doing is taking the #1 automotive network in the world, and we're growing that business to become the #1 automotive media company in the world. So we are going to be able to deliver the current shows that you know and love, people you know and love, with new content and new talent and new opportunities to you anytime, anywhere, and on any device. So all you have to do is download the Motortrend app and you'll get it all directly to you, direct to consumer in any format that you like. You're going to see today, all of the talent that you've come to know and love, the shows that you come to know and love, and we're going to introduce you to some new people and new shows that we think you'll embrace and really like. I do want to do a little bit of business, if you'll allow me, and I can see, okay, you don't need to raise the lights, but how many folks here are here as exhibitors or sellers? They're all on the floor. Oh, there you are.
Got a few.
How many are buyers, like in the business buying? There you go. Well, look, I just do want to tell you that with this new business now, beyond a linear network, this traditional media, what we now offer to you, regardless of the size of your business or your budget to advertise, is an opportunity to get into media, whether it's through some of our owned and operated websites, digital short form, traditional long form shows, the Barrett Jackson auction, and so on. Anything that you think you want to advertise, regardless of the size of your budget, we can help you. So there's a Motortrend booth in the middle of Central Hall. Encourage you to go there. There are ad sales people there ready to help you. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. Please step up. So you'll see there's cameras around. We're shooting this show. We're going to cut it down to a 1-hour special that will air on November 23rd, which is Black Friday. That's the day Velocity flips to become Motortrend. So you guys have a chance to brag to all of your friends and relatives that your applause is actually on TV. All right? We're going to rehearse that, by the way. We're going to rehearse it. After the show, after Dave Kindig and Kevin from Bitch and Rides come out, you're going to see a quick change, and Chris will walk you through this. This is kind of behind-the-scenes stuff. He'll tell you, okay, we just stopped recording for a minute, so this is not part of the show, and then we'll pick it up again and move it on. But when we get through the show, through the Bitch and Rides guys, then we're going to set up and bring all the talent out, and you get a chance to step up to one of these 2 mics and ask questions. The only thing I caution you on is if you're going to stand in line and take all your time, when you get up to the microphone, do not ask Mike Brewer where the hell Ed China is. Trust me, don't ask the question. Now you guys have a responsibility here, right? Again, on the applause side, this Open's going to run. These talent have all shown up. None of them get paid for this. None of them. And what they're here for is literally to say thank you for your support and your viewership and your watching. So please be gracious and loud with your applause. For the Open, it's a very cool Vegas-style Open, like late-night TV. I'm not getting paid. No. Just kidding. Playing the role of Chris Jacobs is just kidding. So, when Chris sits down here, so when this video runs, when it gets to the end, he is going to do some magic arm wave. But let's see it. Let's do a little rehearsal.
Let's rehearse.
Come on. again so much for coming. Enjoy this show.
All right, let's kick off this year's Motortrend Live from SEMA.
Tonight, Wheeler dealers Mike Brewer and Anouncement. The bitchin' guys from Bitchin' Rides, Dave Kingday and Kev Dog. The Road Killers, Freiberger and Finnegan. Collector Car King Craig Jackson with a Scottsdale Superstar. And the little Scanlon with the stars of Iron Resurrection. Now, here's your host, Chris Jacobs.
All right, welcome everybody to Motortrend Live. Great live crowd with us. It's going to be a fantastic day, and we're going to get things started with a preview of one of my favorite events of the year, Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale. So please help me welcome the chairman of Barrett-Jackson, Mr. Craig Jackson. Like deja vu, because it was just over a couple weeks ago that we were right over to Mandalay with Barrett-Jackson, Las Vegas.
It does. When we came back into town, it's like we just left. In fact, some of the cars just came back and turned around on a truck to come back here to SEMA. So it was a quick turnaround, but it was a great auction.
It was great, and they just get bigger and better every single year. And I know that if anybody wants to get a little piece of Barrett-Jackson here at SEMA, they can go by the booth.
Yes, our booth's over at the entrance to the main hall. We've got a couple of spectacular resto mods in there in the theme of SEMA, as well as the car that we brought for a little sneak peek.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a second. I want you to tell me a little bit about the charitable work that Barrett-Jackson does. Every single auction has a couple charity vehicles, always very well received, and I know that in the past year you and your wife have started Driven Hearts, which benefits cancer charities.
So, American Heart
Association, yes.
Yes, cancer has been one of our big ones, but because we lost a couple of great customers to heart attacks, we decided to take up that as our challenge, and my wife's goal was awareness, and we've actually received some letters of people that noticed the signs of stroke and went to the hospital. So that's very satisfying, though, that you've actually changed lives, but it's been very satisfying, the amount of money that we've raised for this and all the other charities. And you're speaking of charity, we have got an unbelievable selection of charity cars coming for Scottsdale like never before. A lot of VIN number ones that we can't talk about now, but they're going to be unveiled in Detroit and sold in Scottsdale same week.
Yes, that is the art of the tease, by the way. That's fantastic. And you know what? It's a good time to hit on some good news. The partnership between Velocity, Discovery Motortrend, and Barrett-Jackson will continue through 2020. So you'll be seeing a lot more great auction coverage on our network. So a little round of applause for that. Now, Craig, we did talk a little bit about what we might see crossing the block, Scottsdale. Barrett-Jackson in 2019, January, and you have a little something to show us, is that right?
We do. We brought something that we thought went well with SEMA, and it's actually a Las Vegas car. It's one of those cars that landed in Scottsdale, went on a truck, and came back here. So
it's well traveled, but on a truck, there weren't actually miles being put on it. If we can have them roll that out right now, that'd be kind of cool. Something out to ride real far love.
So this car's heritage is, it was a gift from Dana White to Lorenzo Fertitta, who owned Ultimate Fighting with his brother. It's got a monster motor in it, all aluminum. I think it's 528 cubic inches in it, Hemi, putting out somewhere close to 800 horsepower. So it is in the full theme here of SEMA. Every inch of this thing has been massaged, and Lorenzo was at the auction last year and actually bought one of our most expensive resto mods. So he's going to sell this one. He's been driving the other one.
Gotcha. And this car really represents what kind of the progress of the culture is going to. You've got that old school styling with the new school technology.
Absolutely, and we were a pioneer of this. Actually, people were sort of like, when we first started selling resto mods, they're like, those aren't real collector cars. Well, the market is evolving, and the market will continue to evolve, and I think it's a great thing. We've been coming to SEMA here for a few decades, and for the collector cars, it was one row in the half of the back of the center hall. Now, look at it, and look at from modern cars to these cars. You can trick these out to the maximum, and it's growing exponentially, and you're seeing that market. When you're selling resto mod Corvettes for double what a numbers matching car brings, that's the market speaking. And we get criticized for that, but we are the facilitator of what people want, and you have to keep your finger on the pulse of what your consumer wants, not necessarily what I want, although I love these cars. We sell numbers matching muscle cars. We have a great Boss 429 coming to the auction this year. We sell modern supercars. Have an LFA Nuremberg edition coming to the auction, one of 50. We have a 2006 GT Heritage with 7 miles on it. So it's diversity, that's what we sell. But the market will continue to evolve, and we will continue to evolve with it. In Las Vegas, where we sold that Acura Integra R for $64,000, that was a record, but it was also an indicator when that post on Facebook did 1.9 million views. That people are paying attention, and if we just keep selling the same cars, our salon this year, you will see it change. Less pre-war cars, more post-war cars, and the best of the best in resto mods.
Well, if you have not been to a Barrett-Jackson, I highly recommend that you go there because it is such an experience, especially Scottsdale, but all 4 of them. Craig Jackson, thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you.
Guests started making YouTube videos a few years back, and now their series stands as the most popular show on the Motortrend app. Please help me in welcoming the hosts of Roadkill, David Freiberger and Mike Finnegan. Your show is my favorite one on Motortrend. I mean, like as soon as they drop, I'm watching it. In fact, I was just telling Dave that I watched the Vanishing Paint episode, and you know, it's another home run.
Thank you.
Do we have Roadkill fans out there?
Yeah!
You guys are so great at SEMA because you bring all the cars that people have seen, a lot of them, and the response you get is just fantastic. How has SEMA been for you?
Mind-blowing, you know. From being a magazine editor to doing what we do now, it's a completely different world, but it is extremely cool. We love interacting with the fans. What I've been doing is a lot of judging. I do Battle the Builders, also for the network, and we also started a new engine competition, JE Masters of Moments.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, I'm just here to drool over stuff. There was an all-carbon fiber Datsun 240Z here,
Saw it?
which is amazing to me because our crappy, rusty Datsun 240Z was here last year.
Yeah, it
So,
was. Yeah.
It's opposite ends of the spectrum.
yeah, it blows my mind that anyone lets us park any of our stuff here.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
We can link on their card.
Look at how far you did. You know, I mentioned that you guys started out making YouTube videos, and the popularity has just exploded. Where did the original idea from Roadkill come from?
Sitting around as staff members on Hot Rod Magazine, and the company just wanted to make a video presence because they didn't really have one. So we started doing stuff. Was the first one the backyard Buick?
Yeah, a friend of ours had a 63?
65 Buick convertible. Did anybody see the episode with the backyard Buick?
It was like pre-Roadkill, before we were doing Roadkill at all. There was a Buick that sat in an Arizona backyard for so long that it sunk into the ground.
Yeah.
And we rebuilt the floor using street signs.
And I broke your tooth.
You broke my tooth? Yeah.
And we drove the thing up.
we road tripped it home, and that was the first time we had to take the hood off of a car to stop it from overheating. To
And
get
it
it home.
all's downhill from there.
Yeah, that was really it. We never had a plan. That was just a happy accident. We did it. A friend of ours filmed it, put it on YouTube, and the people that own Hot Rod Magazine tell us to just keep doing it.
Yeah,
So-
just keep going. It's just growing organically. It's amazing. You guys are so active and so good about social media too, which is why I've been following what I think is going to be your next episode, which is the 68 Roadrunner, which seemed to meet a very untimely end to a tree or a telephone pole.
Pole. That's why Finnegan calls it the pole dancer.
Yes.
Because it wrapped around a telephone pole.
This car is so bent that I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's just incredible. Go for it.
The car is so bent that the Google Earth image of the backyard it was in, you can see from space this car is U-shaped. And we managed to slap an axle in it, rebuild some suspension mounting points that were completely missing, and drive this thing down the highway with it going like this.
Yeah, traffic's really bad.
Yeah, you were saying that you're looking out the windshield and the front of the car is going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't sit in the passenger seat, front or back, because it was all caved in. And so I sat behind him on the driver's side in the rear seat, except the car was so bent, I could see past him because he was kind of in the middle of the car with the steering wheel.
It was so bad.
And the whole front end of the car is pointed right. And so we took it to a dirt track to see if it would go right better around the track.
And what's amazing is we have actually driven sketchier vehicles than that.
Yeah.
Nothing is safe compared to like the Jeep ride.
It drove really good.
Yeah.
That's from our bad skills. Right.
That is the beauty of roadkill, really. You know, and I've been to roadkill nights the last couple years, so I've seen firsthand the show's popularity, and that's really a testament to how, what an impact you guys have on this world of kind of, you know, DIY, backyard, wherever you want to try to fix it.
Yeah, I always say don't get it right, just get it running. We've encouraged a lot of people to take their car and don't make it perfect, just have fun. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, and in fact, I know that you guys often go head-to-head on the drag strip, and I think we have a clip here from a couple years ago at Roadkill Nights. Can we roll that,
That's
please?
good for me, will it?
No, or me.
It's the shift, man.
You are so lucky. So lucky.
So that's Roadkill Nights.
Yeah, you know, you might not notice there, that drag race is taking place on Woodward Avenue in Detroit. I mean, that is as iconic as they come out. Mike, have you gotten over that loss yet?
No. That's the worst possible way is to lose over your own ineptitude. Because I was about to drive out of this life, and I went to put it in third, and it went in fifth.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It
All
went
my
in
fault.
fifth, or you put it in.
Well, you know, I got a lot of excuses. I have a lot of excuses. We built that Hemi on a picnic table the day before.
We did.
Slammed it in that car and drag raced it on Woodward.
That was,
So.
I had one of the most fun times we've ever had shooting that episode.
Oh, I did too. We were literally at a drag strip with a picnic table and a Hemi on it, rebuilding
I
it.
saw that episode, it was so fun.
You know what I thought you were going to show?
What?
Yes.
Yes, you did
Oh,
know.
I do know.
That.
That.
We decided not to. We wanted to focus on you guys.
We wanted to focus on Richard hitting the wall at this event.
Yeah. It was amazing how quickly that went viral. That was, and Dodge probably thought that was a pretty good investment to make. Him
It's
crashing into the
definitely
wall.
got them some impressions.
Exactly. No such thing as bad publicity. Well, I know a new episode of Roadkill just dropped on Monday, and that's the Vanishing Paint episode. Talk a little bit about that.
That's a very unusual episode because it's not me and Finnegan, it's me and Dulcich. Throughout the last couple years, we have been mixing up hosts, but I think we pretty firmly decided it's going to be you and me all throughout the next season, right?
It's weird when I'm not there.
Yeah.
For me. I mean,
But
I'm
it's
sure
not weird for you when I'm not there.
it doesn't happen that often.
You've done 2 with Tony, and I've done 1 with Mayway, 1 with Dulcich.
Right, but over the course of 8 years, like,
That's weird, yeah.
I believe it is weird when you and I are not together road tripping, because there's just something magical that happens.
Yeah.
As a viewer and a fan, I agree.
All right,
you guys
thank
should
you.
always be together.
So this one was Steve Dulcich, who I do the Roadkill Garage show with.
Yeah.
And he and I had built this Challenger, and we ended up road tripping the thing 1,700 miles, and I'll say racing it at the Tire Act Autocross, the SCCA actually Solo Nationals. And it was humiliating.
I heard
But
you
what a
lost
great
the track.
adventure, though.
Oh, he didn't lose the track. He never saw it.
And the fact that it made it, that's the important part.
It made it,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of fun.
That's really cool. Now, will you guys be able to stick around for the Q&A afterwards?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, super. Everybody give it up for Mike and Dave.